Scandal here. Because OD right now seems to be very happy getting up in Scandal's face. And this cannot be allowed. Scandal doesn't really have the mana to support this. Like, in full mana, he'll be able to have his refraction damage up. But you're seeing by his posturing, I think no one also understands he's being rotated on. With the Troll Trap and the Tornado, well, he didn't understand early enough. Tornado will be right on top of him. Scandal's ready just to slap him down. And no one will be the first blood. Maposhka will slay him. And virtus.pro having some problems. The Centaur Stomp over on the Eye. The tether is still there. He's got a couple of stick charges. As Shadow. Oh, that Storm. He's going to glimpse him back over as well. Pasha, look at him stack up the sticky napalm charges and look at Scandal. Hastrun, he knows the IO's already down, so he wants the bigger target. He wants Pasha, who's able to get up onto the cliffside where there is no vision for DX. You'll want to try and make the most out of this Firefly. You've got to support him. And Poshka's been doing a hell of a lot to try and shut down the OD. With his early rotations, his sacrifices a little bit of his own farm, but he still managed to find a lot of CS. Who's that? Okay, it's Disruptor. Locks Ramses in. Ramses needs that wall to go down. He's already triggered his phase boots on the run. Where's that glimpse? He doesn't have it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Batrider's now going to come in. Shadow might actually regret glimpsing him down. Okay, maybe he will just regret it before the glimpse is even completed. There's the Ursa. Worried he's going to hide inside the trees. And that's a valid concern. The Avalanche will kick in. The toss, is he throwing him back? Okay, I thought he might actually throw him back to the Juggernaut. But he got the stuns out from the Shard Golems and then the Omni Slash. Perfect rotation time from the Juggernaut. If Enchantress has okay, yeah, Hellbear's fine enough. They can attack into the tier 1 tower in the top lane too now. No. Looks like TA is going to get picked off or trying to make a crack for that top rune. Say she actually picked up the top rune, but that's still not worth it. Probably looking to get both the Magic Wand as well as drums up as early as possible. Ramses needs a lot more help up here. This IO needs to come, or else, or else Ramses will kill them all. With the Crush, his phase boost back off cooldown. The Avalanche from Maximo creates the space. Ramses in trouble. Maposhka came in behind him, and Ramses, he's got no way to live. Just goes for a quick shock, but he knew he was down. And where is this IO? Lil is back at base. To the big ones, or maybe not. Solo is smoked, he just runs straight forward. If he gets the Hex to the stun, he actually gets the stun off. The wall is there too, but Solo, Finger of Death, he got him while Refraction was down. And now VP need to finish up the rest of the Ancients. Doesn't take much. Feeling the desire to fight straight away. In fact, they're moving to the top lane instead, looking to pick off the support. Disruptor just needs the vision, and because the Lion turned around just at the wrong time, oh, the movement in! That's not going to work, Lil. Trying to tether over, give enough survivability, but he wasn't expecting 3 heroes on the top lane. Maybe just Axmo initiating over. Get rid of that bloody Enchantress Wild Wing Ripper. While VP goes on a gank, they got a Blink Dagger up. Blink, Lasso, drag him back in again. Solo, well, it's like, maybe Solo shouldn't use his ulti because it does have a very long... Alright. I'll go with it. It's definitely not for a problem of mana. Glimpse going to drag no one back down again. No, he didn't get the wall up in time. No one forced to run down south. Going to self-imprison. Now the relocate. Dragging Rams to the front line. Solo does have his Finger of Death back off cooldown again. So all he needs to do is just have a little chip damage done so we can find that quick kill with the stun. There goes your Juggernaut. And virtus.pro looking to roll over anyone they find. Axmo may have a better chance, so Avalanche and Toss. Ramses will survive. Solo won't be so lucky. And then back to objective for VP. Firefly's wearing off. They can only sticky napalm. At least Lil's going to bring in the regeneration as Ramses looks for a kill. Lil caught on the other side of the wall, so he can't keep that tether up. But Ramses able to get past it, and the perfect body block up by Pasha. Putting those wings in front of Maposhka. That's the reason why Solo is already backing out. Ramses still holding that in range. Another TA trap kicks in. Flags the fact that TA's in range. The blink, the lasso, not the greatest timing, but with the imprisonment, are they still trying to? Yep, they clip up the Disruptor. He'll be flame break back down again, and will end up dying here. At the same time, Roshan is killed in the Chaos TX. They came for the fight. They didn't actually come for the Roche. OD will imprison himself out as Ramses can now go to town. That last little attack from Scandal with the toss down. Tiny's able to find the kill on the OD. Fight very much split up, but DX not getting the upper hand here. And with a relocate forward, they need some extra damage. The Hex will do it from solo. Something had to cancel that TP out. So Ramses holds on not only to the Aegis Immortal, but also all the gold that he stripped from the DX bodies. And Roshan. Oh, I think Solo saw that ward go down. He's going to see his own life flash before his eyes as well. Disrupt has to commit the Storm to this, but with the relocate over, it's a quick 1-for-1. I think no one was hoping to get there in time. They're letting VP farm up. They're letting VP get all their critical items. You get a 4-star already on a Bat Rider. Imagine what's going to happen once he actually has that Shadow Blade he's building at the moment. Bottom lane, relocate's coming down. Scandal is invis, but he's burning inside the Firefly. So Templar Assassin down. No buyback, 1 minute on the sidelines. The Bat Rider, all he's got to do is hit Shadow Blade. Speaking of which, Tani's going to move forward. Obs and sentries. Solo did do the dewarding on this thing before, so Maximo should know about the vision, but it won't really matter because he never came in range of the sentry ward. Lion was looking to block up Obs and sentry. It's the mid. Lasso was up. The Juggernaut's on the run with the BKB. The Ursa can just run out through the Storm and the wall. And a blink up. Actually dodging the meld into the Omni Slash. Instead of the damage, Parcher gets up on the hillside. The OD brings down the hammer. It was the imprisonment that actually caught the Juggernaut at the last point. He was going to go away with a simple 4-staff. As this game has become a bit of a cat and mouse moment. Pasha finds his target, however, Maposhka. No 4-staff available, so he knows he can't cliff him in time, so he just holds him in position for a relocate gank. Ramsey getting all raged up. Now he can just run towards Aegis and Cheese down. Aegis in the hands of the Ursa, while the Cheese is in the hands of the OD. DX is moving over to try and contest it, but that's why relocate forward. I think Shadow realized what was going on, but it won't matter. Gets a bash on the second hit, but Pasha gives the flying vision. And Solo's looking for... Doesn't get all the way up the hill. But this is the moment right now for VP to finish this game and take a 1-game advantage. They are so far ahead. Their BKBs should protect them from really anything the DX wants to throw at them. Avalanche toss. Still got that imprisonment up. Wait for him to come back out again. Nice stun. He's ghost stepped it up, which means just, yep, that was too juicy for Solo. He knew he was going to figure of death the crap out of that one. Templar Assassin gets destroyed as well. They get pushed down to the Storm, so that won't control Jack, and this is the game. 3 euros down without buybacks available. You're about to make it 4. Hurricane Pike or not. The tether forward will give Ramses all the ability to tank through the Enchantress Impetus. And with all the tier 2 towers down, it's up to VP just to destroy the base. Solid game for virtus.pro. Feel like their draft just worked a hell of a lot better as well. Like everything could have been better for DX. If only, I kind of want to say if only they got more work out of their offlane. But Tani didn't really achieve much. Yeah, but if Lil can actually farm up inside the Radiant jungle, have a little presence here, and then rotate to the offlane. Like, it's still an Omni Knight. Oh, hello, they found Scandal. It's Gush first level. They're looking for more damage. Ramses will come in too. And Scandal, it was really nice knowing you, bro. Imprisonment will be the last point of damage. They're just sticking around to make sure. Okay, no it wasn't. But a great smoke maneuver there from VP. They'll claim first blood. Runes. Faceless Voice says hello. Pasha is taunting him all the way to the bank. And Axmo can't get the top rune. Solo's made sure of that. So Lil will actually be able to... Oh no, the arrow! It connects. The Sunstrike as well. The Doombringer's in trouble thanks to the 5-second stun. And Faceless Void will pick off the Doom. Little too greedy, not a lot of respect to the arrow. Coming into the first nighttime phase. They're kind of already preparing Semele for that nighttime phase. Mposhka hides in the tree lines. Easy vision from Lil. So he hits with the Infernal Blade, but Mposhka will have to take a little bit of extra damage. No one. Colson up with 4 spirits there as well. Shadow rotates over. No one knows he's dead. There'll be a kill up on the top lane in the meantime, but the OD will drop. Lil looks at that last bit of damage. The Scorched Earth still up, and that's what he's actually burning Scandal down with at the moment. Needs a little bit more, but now he's gone in too deep. So he turns around with the Infernal Blade, the Shadow. Most of that damage is instantly healed up, and they get Cold Snap back off cooldown. Shadow will drop. But the trade-off is the fact the Invoker is being involved in multiple kills in the mid lane. Meanwhile, that pressure on top lane. This is what they're using first nighttime phase. Yeah, they really want to try and fight this. So the face is void. Bring him in. Double chrono. Axmo sits on the side. Sunstrike's right in the money. And the Juggernaut voided down by Axmo. Solo trying to retreat back out again. Lil waiting for his right time. Don't know if he really wants to be helping out Solo here. I don't think he knows either. Invoker's going to go down in the meantime. Solo will die on the top. But a solo kill for the OD. DP rotators coming down. It's like Mposhka again going to look for a good arrow. Combine up with Sunstrike. Tide. Doesn't even have an opportunity to respond to that. That's what the Mirana was doing previously. But I don't think VP are, again, too concerned. It's the same kind of start to last game. VP's getting a hell of a lot out of their lanes. You get a very early Midas over on no one. The safe laner Ramses is getting crap tons of money. So on all those fronts are looking good. Starfall, level 3. That's a quick kill. Great use of Moonlight Shadow. Gets in range, simple purification plus Starfall. That's just coming in. Yep, they're coming down. They're going to try and engage on this. Lil's waiting over there in the tree lines. I like how he's actually got the Purge creep too. It's going to cause a couple of problems. And unless... Oh, the Chrono. It goes off. The Ravage. Keeping the Omni Knight out, so we can't go for the straight up purification. And now they just doom up the Omni Knight. No more heals available. Faceless Void gets ripped apart. No one. Well, he doesn't require much. But one level of Orb is already hitting like an absolute truck. And then they move into the Omni Slash too. VP take 3 quick and simple kills on the bottom. Moving around the tree line. They have to know something is coming their way. Solo's still on the back line. Needs to look for the stun. Actually tanks the arrow. But she saved no one's life there. Solo will probably lose his own. In fact, not probably. Definitely loses his own. But you're okay with this. Yeah. You're okay with that. The Juggernaut wants to try and chase down. Bonus movement speed's not perfectly there, but now with a gush. Have to time walk down. Partializes Ravage, and he's going to commit it. They can just solo Omni Slash. There's no way to time walk off that damage. I guess he couldn't get it up in time. So a kill. They may find one in the form of Lil, but they're looking towards the mid instead. Pasha doesn't have Ravage. He needs 8 seconds. 6 seconds. ODU will imprison. This will buy a little bit more time. The Chronosphere catches out the OD, but he's going to get heavily stunned. Pasha blinks up. Remember that Ravage. Already blown. That's what gave the extra space. Omni Knight can't walk away. He's being spun, slowed up. The Moonlight Shadow with the Sentry Ward down. There was nowhere to hide. But only the Omni Knight. The offlaner's doing his work, making sure they... Kind of like, without the OD, that actually would never have happened the way it did. Because he got in range of the imprisonment. Goodbye, Faceless Void. My bad for not looking at that. Smoke up from DX. I think they kind of know that if they don't win this fight, they kind of lose the game. Mposhka jumps in, breaks his smoke. Just for a Starfall on the creep wave, but the creep wave's still up, and now Void jumps in, hits the Chrono, but the Tide, he just gets imprisoned down. Hurricane Pike will also push the OD away from that arrow. But that Omni Knight down quickly. Looks like Shiva Ravage comes out from Pasha. But it really doesn't matter. I think they could blow every single major ability they've got right now, and VP still wouldn't have an issue. Invoker has to buy back. But you still have the Aegis, you still have the BKB. Maposhka! Multicast. The Diffusal Blade charges are flying free and fast as well. A buyback from Maposhka. Scandal can't move out. No one. He's got 60 stolen intelligence. He is an absolute intellectual beast at the moment. Losing his BKB, maybe not the greatest thing in the world. And it'll actually trigger the Aegis, the arrow, not the right time. It actually runs into the Tidehunter. All that intelligence that was stolen is now gone. It's hilarious though, because all the intelligence still remains stolen on the heroes until they buy back. But there's like, Scandal's not up. Maposhka goes in for another jump. He's going to take damage the second he comes out of this. Leap away, but the damage is already done with the multicast. They have to let the GA go. But just diffusal everything off. Purge it off with a creep inside the Doom. And just keep fighting. VP just had the more stable lanes, the better draft. The Night Stalker never really had enough of an influence in this game. And VP got everything they wanted. Like, you get OD and Ogre as your first two. You get a Juggernaut who already counterpicks two of the heroes that were selected by DX. Because it just wasn't banned out. Remember objective-based gaming, guys. It's just so much money, so much momentum that just flies the way here of VP. And now the Omni Slash with the Skadi Slow. You're going to Chronosphere up. Juggernaut's trying to go ham against Scandal inside the base. Doesn't really want to do the whole thing. Nice Time Walk. Removes a lot of the damage, but with the Orb attacks and Infernal Blade, it does enough. 64. Oh my lord. 64 stolen intelligence. He's just hitting away. Up to 72 at the end, but GG, well played. Virtus.pro will take the series 2-0